Hey guys, we're going to review combination number 1. Okay, so this is the combination that we learned last week, October 1st, on the Thursday virtual rehearsal. So a couple of things about this combination. First, you need to know 3 basic stances. All right, the first one is just your normal closed second. This is how you stand when you're at attention. All right, so good attention posture, mouthpiece at eye level. Okay, back is straight, and your weight is just a little bit forward over the front of your feet. Okay? Now from this position, you can go to parade rest. All right? When you're at parade rest, your feet are in an open second, so they're shoulder width apart. Okay, as opposed to something different. So closed second, taking a look at my feet, normal attention position. Open second, shoulder width apart. Notice my right foot is the only one that stays stationary. My left foot is the one that moves. Closed second. Open second. And then the last one that's a variant on the second is the wide second. So my feet are greater than shoulder width apart. And then coming out of this stance, we have horse stance, where we simply keep our toes pointed out and we bend our knees. So this one, if you watch me do it with an instrument, there's not a whole lot of change to the open, but this is maybe a little bit more comfortable. But when we go to the wide, now it lowers the level of the instrument a little bit. And when we go to the horse, it lowers the level of the instrument even more. Now, one note about the horse stance, you want your knees and feet spread far enough apart that when you squat down into this wide, that your knees don't have to extend over your toes. So you should be forming a straight line from your knees down to your toes, and you're just lowering your level by doing a squat. So when you do this squat, you want to take your butt and lower that down behind your knees so that you can keep your back straight. You want to try to drive the front of your foot into the ground. All right, so those are the stances: closed, open, and wide, and horse stance. Those are the stances you need. All right, the 2 other moves are lunges. So we're going to work out of a wide, open second for the lunge, and it's simply bending one knee, shifting your weight to your right, and then coming back to center, bending the other knee, shifting your weight to the left. What's effective about those is that if you have people that are in a line and they lunge in 2 different directions, then you see both of their upper bodies present forward. The last thing, this is the simple foot move. This is how the combination starts. We start in a closed second, and this is a basic dance move called a Tondu. So we slide, we're going to start with the left. We slide our left foot forward along the same line that our toes are currently pointed. So about a 45 degree. We slide our left toe forward, making sure that all of our weight is on our right. So you actually want to shift that weight first. So my weight is right now center. Now I'm going to shift my weight to my right. And it really doesn't do much in terms of the visual. I mean, very subtle. But it's a good way to prepare. And then slide that toe out until it's extended and your heel's up in the air. That's called a Tondu. And we can do that to both sides. So slide that right toe. Focus on sliding the big toe. Right heel is now in the air. All right, so for this combination, we're going to start in attention position, and we're going to do first the left Tondu and the right Tondu. So left Tondu, bring it out, bring it back. Right Tondu, bring it out, bring it back. Now we can do this in time, or we can do it different. So if I was counting this off, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So it's 2 counts, 1 to get it out, 1 to get it in. The next thing that we're doing, okay, is the wide second, and we're putting our instruments up when we do that. So that would be just a 1 count. You're going to push off the right foot and extend the left foot. You're going to move your wrists and get the horn up. Just like that. Now, if I look at my feet right now, a good test if this is wide enough, when I go into the horse stance, notice my knees are over my toes. That's not good. So that means I need to take a little bit of a wider stance. So I need to push off a little bit more of my right foot. Let's try again. That's going to be better. See, now when I do that horse stance, my knees aren't over my toes. So reviewing the beginning of that, you're at attention, left, in, right, in, push, 1. Again. Do it facing back. Left, in, right, in, pushing off my right foot, push, 1. I land on my left foot. Okay? So here's the second part. So the first part is the tondus into the open second, the wide open second. All right, the second part. So we're here, horns are up. We go lunge, back, right, back. So we're not gonna lock on each move. So it's not lunge, back, right, back. It's one smooth move. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can reverse those lunges depending on where you are in the line. But the default would be to the right. So horns are up. Lunge back, lunge back. So it takes 4 counts to do that. And then finally, we pop down on count 1, pop into the horse stance, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, parade rest. All right, so let me talk you through the entire move now as I do it, and I'll do it in time. So we started attention. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tondu, in, open, 2, 3, 4. Lunge, 2, lunge, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. Up, down, 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 parade rest. And we end up in that open second that we're doing. I'll do it once more facing forward, and then I'll do it facing back so you can do it along with me. Here we are, we come to set. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Out, in, up, 2, 3, 4. Lunge, 2, drop, 2, 3, 4. Up, down, 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 parade rest. Okay, let me face back. So you won't be able to see my horn when I face back, but you'll be able to mimic kind of what I'm doing. And what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to face directly back. I'm going to face kind of at an angle so you can see the horn just a little bit. But this way your left-right orientation can be the same as mine. So here we go. We get set. 5, 6, 7, 8. Touch, in, open, 2, 3, 4, to the right, 2, to the left, 2, and back, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, and parade rest. Okay? So once more facing forward to make sure we're clear on that. And I want to be clear, for this combination, you are pausing in this. I know when we learned it, we kind of did it a couple of different ways. I would like you to pause in the wide open second before dropping into the horse stance. We can change that if need be, but for the purposes of learning it and being able to do it correctly, you will pause in the open second. So here it is one last time, facing forward. 5, 6, 7, 8. Touch, in, open, 2, 3, 4. Lunge, 2, hold, 2, 3, 4. Drop, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Down, parade rest. Very good.